Well, happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you're having an incredible start to your weekend. My name is Jeff Street, and I teach people how to make money from home online. And a big shout out today to a mentor of mine, Mr. Simon Chen. Him and I had some conversations 6, 7 months ago. I'm going to share some of that with everybody today. But, I've been doing this now every single day for 6 months straight. For 6 months straight, every single day. Now, what is it that I'm talking about? Doing these Facebook Lives. Literally, I've gone live on Facebook every single day for 6 months straight. And, one of the things that Simon told me, months ago, he said, Jeff, people buy your change, your commitment, and your consistency. They buy your change, your commitment, and your consistency. We're going to talk today a lot about consistency. Matter of fact, if you're watching right now, drop a comment that says consistency. Drop a comment in the chat that says consistency. And Simon said to me, Jeff, you got a lot of great information. How many Facebook Lives do you do? Good afternoon, Brittany. He said, how many Facebook Lives do you do? I don't do any. He goes, well, you got to start. I go, how often should I do it? He said, every single day. When should I start? How about today? And let me tell you this, 6 months ago, I remember staring at my phone, waiting to hit the go live button and looking at it, putting some notes down, having notes all over the place so I could see what I was talking about, wanting to be so perfect because I was scared about looking bad in front of people. And I remember it was a long time till I finally hit that start button and I said my message. And at the end of my message, I actually, as I went to hit finish, my phone actually dropped and the front of the phone, hits my desk at the end of the message. And that was 6 months ago. And somebody told me a long time ago that once you do something consistently for 30 days straight, it becomes a habit. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this 30 days straight without taking a break. 30 days straight, I'm going to do it. It was difficult. It was hard to, come up with content. What am I going to say? And what are people going to think? And all the stories that just naturally go in or come into our heads as people. And then as I was getting to day 29, I'm reading this book, You Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins at the time. And here's what David Goggins said in the book. You got to do something 66 days straight for it to become a habit. So all of a sudden, I'm like, oh man, I got to do it 66 days in a row for it to become a habit. So I'm getting towards 66 days. Then I'm on a leadership call with Senior Vice President, Mr. Shane Douglas, and he said, 86 days for somebody to become a habit. I'm like, oh man, 86 days. All right, I got to keep doing it. And then 86 days turned into 100 days, and it turned into 150 days, and so on. And here we are now, 6 months straight of doing this every single day for 6 months straight. And let me tell you this. Here's when you learn that something is now a habit. The way that you learn something is now a habit is when what was once uncomfortable now becomes comfortable. When what was once uncomfortable now becomes comfortable, it's now a habit. The other thing is when it's harder not to do something, I think this is even the bigger one, when it becomes harder to not do something than it is to do something. Yep. So for me now, 6 months straight into this, I can't imagine not hitting that go live button. I can't imagine not, doing a message. I think if I went to bed and, I got into bed and I was like, oh my God, I haven't gone live today. It's such a habit. It's so ingrained into me now because of that consistency that I would get out of bed and just hit live and start saying something. What would I say? I don't know, something. And here's what I know. Something is a lot better than nothing. And here's what a lot of people do in this world. They do nothing. A lot of people are just sitting there waiting for things to change. Again, people buy your change, your commitment, and your consistency. And consistency is something that's so important. I think a lot of people don't understand that the only way to fail is to quit. The only way to fail is to quit. I think so many people have an expiration date on their success. They do. They've got an expiration date on this. Oh, I've been, doing this for a handful of months and I don't have the results that I wanted to have yet. Okay, great. The only way that you fail is if you quit. And you know what? 6 months into doing this, I'm a heck of a lot better now than I was 6 months ago. I'm a heck of a lot more comfortable now than I was 6 months ago. And I know that 6 months from now, I'm going to be a heck of a lot better at this and a heck of a lot more comfortable than I am today because it's become a habit. It's because of that, consistency. Again, the only way that you fail is if you quit. And I start thinking about, with the expiration date of people's success, I start thinking about that cartoon of the man that's, mining gold. And there's one picture at the top and he shows he's mining gold and he's mining gold. Or he was mining diamonds, I think. He's mining for diamonds. He's mining for diamonds. And it shows him. And he's one swipe away from going through that last patch. Then on the other side of that patch is diamonds. And all he's got to do is strike the shovel one more time. But instead, in the bottom part of the cartoon, it shows him retreating with the shovel behind his head, where all he had to do was swipe the shovel one more time. That's it. All he had to do was swipe the shovel one more time, and there he was going to go out and be in a field of diamonds. And that's why consistency is so important in life. That's why it's so important to go out and develop a habit, especially in this world we live in today. We're in a distraction economy. Would you agree? Every day there's something new that's coming out. There's so many ways to go out and get distracted, but you got to go out and stay consistent. Again, drop a comment that says consistency. Drop a comment that says consistency. As a matter of fact, if you're dropping comments, drop another comment that says habit. Drop another comment that says habit. And after doing this 6 months straight, I can tell you that today, this is officially a habit. So if you think there's value out of today's message, hit the share button so that somebody else can go out and hear today's message, so that somebody else can go out and develop a habit of consistency in their life. You know, drop a comment that says habit. Drop a comment that says consistency. I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. No, there's one last thing I'll tell you about too. Brittany, consistency, habit, absolutely. One last thing I'll tell you too is that, so Simon Chan, after I did this for a few months, a few months ago, we had a conversation. He's like, now you got to have a consistent time. So now every Monday and Friday, I go live at 7 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday on Facebook, 7:10 a.m. on Instagram Live, on IGTV. So follow me Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. sharp start time. I go live every day, 7 a.m. sharp start time. Also, documented this journey and just launched a YouTube channel. You can go to YouTube and search Jeff Street, and I'm uploading every single one of these videos from this journey over the last 6 months. So again, share the video if you believe that there's something that you can get out of today, something that somebody else can get out of today's conversation. Drop a comment that says habit. Drop a comment that says consistency. God bless everybody, and we'll see you on tomorrow morning's message. Have an incredible day. 6 months straight, everybody. Talk to you later.